Hi my dears, we are going to do a new pick a card and it's about who will you date next. So let's choose our piles. So group number 1, the moth spirit, group number 2, the elephant spirit, group number 3, the dolphin spirit. So you will have the timestamps down below like usually, and use your intuition and choose the one that you feel that resonates with you. So see you in a minute. My dear pile number 1, so what I see here is that this person in the past was having a, let's say, a more immature way of being. It was a person that clearly was not going for their wishes, for the things that he wanted to create in his life, and was not working towards their goals. And it was a little bit stuck in his life. But I believe that something appeared in his life and really had shaken his ground. And he was forced by even karma to take decisions, fair decisions in his life, and to do things right and stand up for him or for this person, for their beliefs, and to create a very solid base in this life and balance his life in all ways possible. So while before probably finances were not great, this person had something happening in his life that made him change and create much more stability and balance in his life. Also number 8 and is the number of material things, abundance. So I believe that something really changed in his life. He surrendered to it and he created a very abundant life. At the same time, and I believe this is very beautiful because this person started giving importance to the little things, and this person started to crown the little things, to value. Can you see how this seems like gold that the mouse is dressed with? So he started to beautify everything that surrounded this person and taking care of those little things. And with this vibration, this person started to create a very solid base in his life. What I also see here about your next date is that this person, though he has created all these beautiful things already that we saw, and that he surrendered to appreciate little things, it seems that when you meet this person, he needs to slowly start to be in touch with the more emotional side of him. And here I see more a masculine getting in touch with the feminine side. And sometimes even if it is a woman that we're talking about, can also be with a masculine energy starting to get in touch with the feminine side, with the emotional side. So I see that this needs to be a process, but what I see here is that the person that you will date next, for sure, is a possibility that you are counterparts, but initially this person is going to be somehow blocked in the emotional part. So I believe that this person learned to take care of the little things, and perhaps to protect a lot what he had. And though he's represented by the Emperor, and the Emperor normally is a balanced energy, is also represented by strength, and the strength is somehow not in balance here. So this energy of the Emperor is not fulfilled yet, because the strength is unbalanced and is not acting in the just way that should be acting. So this Emperor can also be blocking their emotional side and giving harsh judgments to people. So be careful, because this energy means most of all that this person is not yet in contact with their emotional side. Sometimes when we meet someone that represents the other part, for example, if this person is meeting someone that represents the feminine, there is a big scare at first, and this could be a process of years actually, and it's not easy. And sometimes these two people, they don't end together, but they will cross paths so that they can recognize the other part in them. So sometimes they can also be very so opposite to each other that they will really push the nerves of each other also. So that can also happen in some situations. And this person needs to get in touch with their feminine side, their emotional side, and needs still to balance more in the emotional side. Yes, we saw him taking care of finances, dedicated to things that he already know, little things around them. We saw them growing that way, that there is an emotional part here that this person needs to be aware. So when this happens, when this kind of encounter happens, because he's going to be encountering that, but it doesn't seem that this person is prepared for that. So it doesn't mean immediately that you are going to end together. It might be, it might not be, because sometimes the opposition is so big still that two people are going to shock with each other, and like this also growing with each other, but doesn't mean that they are going to choose to be together doing this, while doing this. Sometimes no, but the presence of these two people, wherever they are going to make each other grow and to be more aware of the other counterpart. So about this person that you are going to date me next, it seems that it's going to be an important person in your life, but it also seems to me that it needs work. So when these kind of things happen also, first we need to see, because sometimes things take time, and sometimes things are much easier and doesn't take so much time as it was supposed to. It can be very quickly, and it can also be that this person completely changes and much quicker. So this is something that you will be seeing after this date, what will happen. But here with this reading, the advice is, yes, it seems that this person really stabilized his life around finances, but in an emotional side, he's not open yet. He's not open yet. So it seems that you are going to have a connection for sure. Seems that is going to be a click over there, but be aware that this person is not available emotional yet. But the initial card is also to surrender, so it's also possible that this person is going to surrender to this connection, and it's also possible that this person, and I'm looking at this card right now, and yes, it's really possible that something will be growing out of this. So in the end, it depends on you. Of course, depends on the situation itself, but also how it will flow between you two. But let's see a little bit more. Who will you date next? Who will you date next? Group number 1. Who will you date next? Group number 1. Who will you date next? Okay. Who will you date next? Group number 1. Who will you date next? Who will you date next? Group number 1. Now, what I see here is that whatever happened here, let this person feeling that he was alone in his life, and let this person feeling that he had to take care of everything by himself. At the same time, feathers are signs, and I believe that he started to have signs in his life, things starting to look up with this progress that this person made. There was a big change in his life, and now he's in a process. Now this person is in the process of a celebration, and yes, a celebration, but sometimes the energy that we take to these celebrations is what we need to have in count. And it seems that there is an emotional part that needs to be open in this person's life. So group number 1, who will you date next? Group number 1, who will you date next? Group number 1, who will you date next? Now, for sure this person is going to be doing his work, and when we meet our counterparts, this is the process. The process is that the other person is going to touch the precise places where we need to grow. So he will be doing the work for sure of going deep and to be rebirth, and I believe with the emotional part of them open. And when they do that, look how he's watching this bird. This is the bird that sings alone, and I believe that he will be singing with another person, and that person can be you. Now, at the same time, as I told you before, it's not going to be an easy process. It's not going to be an easy process to open, for this person to open, because it's not your job to do this. It's the encounter that you will have that will somehow stimulate this in the other person. It's not your job at all to cure anyone. The only thing that people should be doing is to keep their vibration and be still in their vibration, and to yes, go deep to the profound waters, but to discover their own beauty and positive vibration. Now, if you are in a place in your life that you feel that you're abandoned, and that you meet a person that is not completely opened, just your encounter will make this person start working. The process will not be easy for this person, but it's not up to you there. It's not up to you to change this person or whatever. This search that this person is going to be doing, and this open heart that this person will have after he's making this self-discovery, is a process that the person needs to do, so that after that process he can finally be in a partnership. So let's see an advice for you. Wow. Okay. An advice for you. And an advice for group number 1. It seems to me that you are going to know immediately what is going on. You are going to understand this that I told you, and it seems that you are going to be very, very occupied working on yourself, working on your fulfillment, probably even traveling and doing beautiful things for you, for your energy, knowing things around you, probably even studying different matters. You will be very occupied with your self growing, and it seems to me that you're going to see in your next date that the way is not clear yet. And I believe this will, probably you are very intuitive too, and you are going to feel this, and you will see that right now is not the time. It will be not the time yet. So you are going to do your things, you are going to be living your life, and you're going to be receiving what is coming into your vibration. And yes, this person might be special, but it seems to me that you're going to understand immediately that your ways are different in the moment. Maybe later, who knows, but yeah, you seem very fulfilled here, so I'm very grateful for seeing this, because it's nice for me to understand that your energy is positive, is moving further, is go-getter. I like to see this. I like to see that you are in your own energy. Actually, how you were represented here too by the Empress. So someone that really knows what they want. So this is my reading for you. If you did resonate with this, please press like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how this resonated with you, and see you in the next reading. Thank you. Hi, group number 2. So these are your cards. Let's take a look at them. So group number 1, group number 2, we have the Temperance here. We have the Hierophant. We have the Sun, the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Sun, and we have 4 of Swords. We have the 8 of Air. We have the 9 of 5, the 9 of Fire, sorry. We have 2 of Earth in reverse, 9 of Fire in reverse too. We have the 6 of Water in reverse. We have Give with Gratitude. We have Hour of Collaboration in reverse, and we have in the middle is the Virtue in reverse. So who will you date next? Now this person seems to me that is coming out of a vibration of perhaps had a relationship before that didn't went right, and was trying to balance energies out, and was in a kind of an illusion of being trapped, had a lack of self-confidence, and was afraid to take any actions, and didn't want to give up in whatever this person was having here. But I believe that this person learned with the past, and though the energy was not balanced here, this person chose that he had to step aside of this energy, this relationship that was over, and he had time enough to be in the illusion that this person was being trapped, and now he decided, no, I'm not going to stay here anymore. I was unbalanced enough, and that is over. Now I want to balance myself. And this person started to connect with people and started to incorporate an energy of giving, to be grateful about things, and things were slowing down in his life, and he stopped having memories of the past like he was having here. He was too much attached there. He stopped. He waited things out, and he found a new stable energy and learned with the past, and decided to move on, to start sharing with other people, start dating perhaps, with a good energy. I can see here that this person already put aside their past and is moving on without the weight of the memories. He did the work, and now he's graceful, giving and sharing with people that surround them. So let's see a bit more. This person might be easy to get along, and because of the experience, and this person for sure has a lot of experience, it seems that the heaviness, though it was very painful what he went through, it seems that the heaviness, he was able to put aside the energy, that energy, and to go in individual way and become more independent, taking action towards things with gratitude, with a good energy, actually, with a very good energy. So let me see more. Who will you date next? Group number 2. Who will you date next? Group number 2. Who will you date next? Who will you date next? Group number 2. Who will you date next? Group number 2. Oh, so many reverse. Who will you date next? Group number 2. Who will you date? Okay. So I believe that the person that you are going to date next, though I can see here the energy that he worked on himself, he put things aside, and he's moving on with a good energy and elegance and sharing with others. At the same time, there is something something that is unstable in their energy, and so this person is moving further, things are looking up for him, but he has a lot to build in his life. Whatever happened to him, it was perhaps something very stable, that he had shared resources, and it seems to me that he still needs to work on that, because he has a lot of will, that's for sure. It seems that he has a light heart, he's wanting to move things further in a new direction with a very positive mind, but there is a place, there is a side inside of this that really needs construction, and is talking a lot about stability. Probably this person had to move the house that this person was before. He was not having the help of anybody. This person was not seeing clearly things, and this person, though the will is there for sure, but really needs to construct himself still. So if you are going to date this person, be aware that is a person that is moving away from, it seems, a very a commitment with probably shared resources. It seems that it has good intentions, but a lot to work in their lives to stabilize their lives. So who will you date next? Who will you date next? Group number 2. 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 Who will you date next? Now, it's interesting because though we saw his light heart, his search for positivity in his life, it seems to me that, and sometimes energy, masculine energy, needs to be grounded so that it can share after, and needs to have resources so that after that can be sharing with other people. And though I can see here that he's willing to share with gratitude and elegance, he still needs to be sure that he has what he needs to feel that this is a personal feeling. It's not a judgment, it's a personal feeling. Only after if this person is feeling their power, the universe is going to give them back too. And this person wants this stability. So this person is wanting to be fearless about this and wanting to create. So it's not losing time, I can see, because this person lost a lot of time already in illusions of being trapped in everything that we saw before. But right now he's wanting to reclaim their power. He's building everything that he has around. It was a difficult situation. It seems to me that it was a very emotional situation too, but this person was brave enough to restart things and to see the light above, in front, and to start giving, even though this person still feels that has to claim their power. But this person is wanting to be fearless, and I can see that this person is really have the will right now to come out of this old situation that doesn't serve them anymore. So he's willing to construct things, to ground things, like the number 4. So okay, and most beautiful thing, this person is willing to learn with the past. And I can see here that is a person that is constructing, even though a lot of things were lost here. He's having the being brave. He's being brave to construct everything, and at the same time maintain this positivity inside of them, wanting to see the light in front of them. So this is the person that you will date next. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please press like, subscribe, and comment down below. I would like to know if you resonate, and if you have this date, and if this reading resonates with you, please comment down below. I really would appreciate to know. So let me give you an advice here. For an advice for my dear group number 2. An advice for my dear group number 2. Wow, it really came out like that. So, an advice. I believe that it might be that the first date you are going to communicate, you are going to get to know each other, but you are going to feel that things are a little bit cloudy perhaps, and that is not the correct time yet for all the energy will be to flow with a clear sky. So there is much to know here about this person, so that then you can celebrate if you're willing to do that. There might be something growing here with inside of you, but it seems that it's going to start very slow, and it seems also that you are going to find that you need a better perspective on these things. Are not clear enough right now. You need time, you need to balance things here to really see clearly who this person is, to get to know this person, and after this, slowly, it might be that something will grow, but I can see you going slowly with this, and this is really the advice. Go slow, get to know the person, understand there is much to build in this person's life, and only when you feel that your energy are resonating with each other and you have harmony, then you can celebrate the date. But right now, just enjoy the process and feel things at the same time. Okay, so this is my message for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press like, subscribe, and comment down below if this resonated with you. Thank you so much, and see you next reading. Hi, my group number 3. So who will you date next? Let's see. So first card, you have Knight of Fire. Then you have 8 of Air. Then you have Ace of Water. Then you have Archangel Gabriel, awakening. Then you have Seven of Pentacles. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Then you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Sacerdotes, Tapis. Then you have the Spirit of Cow, and you have the Tattoo Spirit, and you have the Lizard Spirit. So, who will you date next? My dear pile number 3. So it seems to me that this person recently lost a bit of their fire. It seems to me that this person even stopped working for a while, and he felt trapped, and he really believed that they were trapped. Can be talking about a bit of a depression state, not feeling abundant, not being able to establish boundaries with other people too. And this was a very karmic situation in this person's life. The purpose of this was that this person could dream more. It was like life was like yelling at this person. You need to dream more, be more active in your life, believe more. And it seems that your next date, unfortunately, is not going to be falling in love very easily. So I don't see a lot of energy inside this person. It's like maybe it is a person that is coming out of a depression, is not prepared for any relationship. I'm so sorry to see this. This person is not awakening of the illusion that he was recently in. He's still there. He's not wanting to see things clearly. He's not wanting to learn from the experience. It's like, even if the reality was different, this person is just believing in the movie that he plays in their mind. And it can be even that what happens was very, very serious and really left them in this depression mode. I can see here is someone that unfortunately seems that is depressive and not wanting to awake for reality. Who will be the person that you will date next? This person is not believing in anything, is not having peace in his mind. I'm so sorry to see this. It might be that one day this person is going to transform what their experience in knowledge, but it doesn't seem that it's happening right now. This person needs to go through self-discovery travel and know their worth. and clearly this person is in a very low vibration. So doesn't seem like good news, my dear pile number 3. Let me give you an advice here for this, my group number 3. Advice for this situation for my dear group number 3. My dear group number 3, meditate and harmonize yourself with what surrounds you. I can see here a lot of prosperity in your life. So, and also believe that you are in contact with Source, and that you will be feeling this that I'm telling you, because in the end is what you are feeling that is important, and you will be connecting with yourself. And yes, you are open to knowledge, that's for sure. My advice for group number 3, advice for my dear group number 3 in this situation. My advice for my dear group number 3. Advice for my dear group number 3 in this situation. Interesting, this card really wants to come out today. Okay, so the advice here is that you should be focusing in your energy, and you, though I believe that you are feeling that perhaps a little bit lonely, or that energy of, oh no, once again, it's what I see here, and wanting to ground your energy. The message here is to ground inside yourself. Can you see how he's growing, and how he's in the same position as the meditation, how everything is growing slowly and around the person who is in contact with spirit. So I believe for you to have what you want, which is people that surrounds you and stability, you will need to focus on yourself and ground your energy, meditate about prosperity, and slowly your energy is going to be growing beautifully. And I believe that you are going to find the person that you wish to find, because this is the number 11. 9 plus 2 is 11, and that is the number of soulmates, but complete soulmates. So what I mean by complete soulmates is that both energies are going to become together, but already feeling whole in their selves, and that is the best way to find another person. It's when both of you already have the energy that you can share with each other what you created beautifully inside. So you have a beautiful future ahead of you. So this is my reading for you, group number 3. If you did resonate, please press like, subscribe, and see you in the next reading.